Did you know that you could advertise on this channel? Well, you can. Call 815-290-9087 and talk to me today about advertising on our channel. We get over 3,500 hits. We also have a thriving website. We can come up with all sorts of packages for you and make things happen together. Again, that's 815-290-9087 or visit braddrake.net. Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, as always, Brad Drake, and this is the World Wrestling Alliance. I like to call this one the revival of the WWA. Tonight, the WWA continues its tour. It's the third week of June. It's a Wednesday night, and that means it's not a television taping, so it's the alternate Wednesday night. And we are going to be running a show in Chicago. We've been bouncing between Indianapolis and Chicago, getting a foothold going. And tonight, we are going to run in the Morgan Park High School Gym of Chicago. So our venue is already set. Let's take a look at the backstage incidents and absent workers. Uh-oh, Kelly Konitsky and the Crusher. Konitsky was moaning. The Crusher told him, "You better cheer up." And he's got to buy drinks for everybody. Well, I would be intimidated by the Crusher too and do whatever the Crusher said. So I don't blame Kelly Konitsky for falling in line there. All right, Joe Williams has been taken on as a protege by the Crusher. Good for Joe Williams. He's going to learn a thing or two from one of the all-time greats. All right, Mad Max is not available for the show tonight. We have a lot of problems with him being available, but we'll take him when he's here. Let's take a look at our show and let's take a look at our card and give it a rundown here. Mike Summers is going to face the Dream Machine. Razor DeVito and the Zebra Kid will battle the Windy City Dream Team in tag team action. Stormy Granzig is going to face Bobo Brazil. The Polynesian Wildman will battle Calypso Jim. The Golden Boys are going to battle Graham and Kent. And in our main event, Steve Regal is going to challenge the Great Wojo for the Heavyweight Championship of the world. Folks, you know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. All right, Summers and Dreamo here in the opener. And Mike Summers, of course, a nice young talent. Dream Machine, of course, has been around for a while, Troy Graham. And this should actually be a decent opening match. We're going to have Dream Machine go over here. It's kind of what happens when tag team wrestlers get split off. It's usually with the intention that they'll do the favor for another wrestler. And next, we have DeVito and Zebra Kid against the Windy City Dream Team. And it's always so easy to do it this way. We can just plug them in. I can't remember if this is another 12-minuter. It is. All right, so here we go. DeVito and Zebra Kid here against the Windy City Dream Team. And since we had a heel win in the opener, we are going to have the Windy City Dream Team here win in the second bout. The Windy City Dream Team, of course, was a great-looking tag team. They're both very young at this point, and they were a good team. Team member Lance Allen ended up staying in the wrestling industry longer than his partner Eddie Strong. The two of them were related. I haven't figured out yet if they were brothers or if they were cousins, but Lance Allen ended up going on and doing some enhancement work for World Championship Wrestling. All right, next we have Stormy Granzig versus Bobo Brazil. And of course, Bobo Brazil has announced that he is leaving the promotion. So he's going to be doing the favor on his whole way out. So Stormy Granzig could use a big win, and this one's going to help him. And there's nothing wrong with Stormy Granzig winning. After all, he is a former heavyweight champion of the world. So Stormy Granzig is going to win, and it's going to be a tainted win, so we'll give a little bit of an out to Bobo, Brazil. And I don't care if you're furious, Bobo. You're going down. You're quitting on us. All right, Calypso Jim. I'm sorry, the Polynesian Wildman is going to face Bobo Brazil's son, Calypso Jim here. And that one's going to go 16. And I like both of these wrestlers a lot. I thought the Polynesian Wildman was very good brawler. Yeah, he was just smooth. One of those guys that seemed to always be in the right place. And Calypso Jim, I got high hopes for. I really do. I think he's a real talent, really good athlete. And Calypso Jim is going to get the win here, everybody. Got to get used to this. There we go. All right, so we're rolling right along here. The Golden Boys versus Graham and Kent. These two teams are embroiled in a feud. You know what? I got one of the Golden Boys in the opener. Yeah, I'm going to have to change that opener up. And that's no problem. We can change it up pretty easily. And since these two teams are in a feud, let's check to see who got the win the last time. And it looks like Graham and Kent did get the win. We're going to have the Golden Boys get the win here. It's going to be a big win for Jimmy Holiday. Now let's see if Graham and Kent go for it. And they do, no problem. That's good. Okay, the opener, we're going to change this, and we are going to put Hamilton in there, Larry Hamilton. We'll have Larry Hamilton take the fall to Dream Machine here. No problem. Larry Hamilton doesn't mind. And here we go, 25 minutes for the main event. And it is Regal versus Wojo for that World Heavyweight title. A title of which we're starting to make a little bit more prestigious. The save is fun. And I hope you like that changed picture that I got for Wojo. I think he looks a lot better in it. All right, and here's how it's going to go. The great Wojo is going to get the win here. And of course, he's going to get the win by manager interference. This should be a good match. These two should put together a good number here. All right, we got 109 minutes here. And we're going to change the second match up to a 14-minute bout. And we're going to change that across the board here. There was no reason for it not to be that way. All right, so here we go. We're ready to rock and roll. Hoochie coo here, to quote Rick Derringer. And we're going to start that show. There we go. Dream Machine gets the win with a DDT, 47 overall. I'll take it. Looks like we sold out Morgan Park High School gym here. And there we go. The Windy City Dream Team defeat Razor DeVito and Zebra Kid. We got a 48 overall. And you know what? That's going to be a good feud. If we don't already have DeVito and Zebra Kid in another feud, we need to create a feud with those four. I think that's only going to help them. Because that way it doesn't matter when it goes back and forth. We can put them in singles matches. There's a lot of options. I just skipped over the last match and didn't even mention it. I'm sorry, everybody. Polynesian Wildman against Calypso Jim. And Calypso Jim gets the win here with that big cocoa butt. All right, Graham and Kent lose to the Golden Boys, who defeat them with that double drop kick, 45 overall. Nice score for what we're dealing with here. And let's move along here to the main event. The main event gets us a 72. Excellent, excellent score. And there we go. We're going to finish this one up. Yeah, let's point out Steve Regal, who did an excellent job. And I'd also like to point out Don Kent and Jerry Graham Jr., who did not complain. You're right. Selected the same guy twice. There's Don Kent. We're going to make the speech. Regal's pleased. I'm pleased. Don Kent is pleased. Jerry Graham's pleased. And once again, I'm pleased. So we're good to go. Now, this is going to bring us over to television tapings coming up here. And I may have already started to lay that out. We can take a look here. And yeah, I did the layout for it, but we have not plugged in the matches. Now I'll do that off screen. There's no reason to do that. Let's take a look at our feuds right away here, storylines. And yeah, we got Zebra Kid in a feud with El Bracero. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it that way. And that gives us an opportunity to do some six-mans, though. That could be good stuff. Let's take a look around the game world here, see if there's anything exciting and catching our eye. And it doesn't really appear that way. Nothing too special. Gene Kanichki is going to go work in Puerto Rico. Fair enough. All right, WWF Live Event Tour. Six-man opener. Somehow Honky Tonk Man's with the Dream Team stable now. Doesn't make any sense considering his manager is Jimmy Hart. And Rick Martel and the Young Stallions. This is not a bad show at all. Of course, it's being held in Chicago. So we were in the same town last night. We were competing with the WWF. Not a terrible card. Not a terrible card at all. Hey, Championship Wrestling from Hawaii ran. Looks like their TV show, Tony Rocco in the main event there. Not a bad score for them, 57. They sell out that 300-seat arena. UWF is still functioning here. Adams over Parsons, the main event. Nice score. Roberts over Taylor, another nice score. Check out Crockett. Flair over Ole Anderson. That's a viable main event. This is realistic. Greenville Auditorium. Yep. Rudin Fernandez over Brad Armstrong and Dick Murdoch. That's a strange combo. Dusty Rhodes and the Kansas Jayhawks over Jimmy Valiant and the Rock and Roll Express. That's right. Dusty Rhodes turned heel, I think, in the game. And there it is again, Lasertron with the World Television title. Cracks me up every time. Oh, we had 4 tapings for Championship Wrestling from Hawaii. Yeah, no reason to go through all those. All right, that's going to do it for us, everybody. I don't see anything else really catching our eye. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. When you do, leave a message below. I'd be curious to get to know you and let us know how you found the channel. Ask any questions you want. I'm more than happy to respond. So hit the subscribe, leave a message below, and we'll get ourselves a little chat. And I'd like to welcome you to the community. Also, please make sure you like this video and share it with your friends. Sharing is caring, and caring is growing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Supermod is available for everybody. Version 9 right now was released, and it's only available on Patreon, but that's okay, because October 1st, version 9 is going to be released to everybody. We're just giving the Patreons a crack at it first. If you want to become a Patreon member, you can go to patreon.com/PowerCastNetwork. Otherwise, if you are brand new and would like to play version 8, you can get it now. Go to braddrake.net, drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to send you over a link to the database and the picture pack. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.